Hey, in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to fertilize your watermelon plot in the off season. That's right. I should have done this months ago, but I still have time, so let's go ahead and do it right now. First thing, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the mulch back so we can get started. So I'll see you in a few. Hey, I told you to be a second or two. All right, so if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, this is the area where I grew that big monstrous watermelon. It was 46 pounds. And so if I keep taking all the nutrients out and not putting it back into the soil, then I'm not gonna be able to get those giant melons. And I had a big plant. That plant was massive. So I wanna put it back in ahead of schedule. Just think, that melon took me 3 months to grow it. So I wanna put some fertilizer back into the ground maybe 3 months before it's time to plant. I wish I would have done it a couple months ago, but let's go. Let me show you what I got. All right, this year I'm going to be adding rabbit manure. Now, there was a competition that we were in. It was called Watermelon Wars, and the Naked Gardeners, they won it. So you should go check out their channel, Sydney and Tori. They put the rabbit manure in their area for their fertilization, so I'm gonna do it. So let me go ahead and put it out right now. And what I did, and you don't have to do this, I went ahead and grind it up some, and I put it in the grinder so I can go ahead and get the pellets already down to being nice and broken up. But you don't have to do that. It's gonna work either way, and I probably will drop some pellets down too. Pebbles or whatever the fertilizer is. All right, I'm gonna work it into the soil just like that, and we're gonna see what this does for this plot over here. That's just one thing I'm gonna use. So rabbit manure. Fertilizer number 2, this is organic alfalfa pellets. So I got this from Tractor Supply. If you don't have one in your area, then you may look online, they may have some, but it would be cheaper to go to that store, or a store like that, a feed and seed store, and pick up a big bag like this. I think this was like $22, $23 for a 40-pound bag. But I'll try to search around and see if I can find something online, but if not, just go to that store so you can get it. All right, now, these pellets are going to be great, and I got this from Broke Farmer, so go ahead and check out his channel as well. This is my first time using it, but like I said, if I see that somebody else is doing something and it works, guess what? I'm gonna do it too. Makes sense, right? All right, so go check them out. So all I'm gonna do is take a handful and I'm gonna put it around my area, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. And the reason why this is good to use, because this is a slow release fertilizer. The rabbit manure is also. There are a lot of nitrogen that's gonna come from this, because you know we gotta have the big leaves so that we can have the photosynthesis. So, and I also grinded this up. Let me tell you another thing about the pellets. Now, there's a natural growth hormone in the alfalfa pellets. It's called tricontinol, and that is going to help boost your plants, and it's been used worldwide. So that sounds great to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it as well. So that's the next fertilizer that I'm using. And once again, I'm just gonna eyeball it and see. But I got a 40-pound bag, so I'm gonna use it in a lot of places. And once it gets watered, it's gonna start the breaking down process, but it's gonna be slow release over time. So once I get my plants in, I'm going to top dress it again with the pellets. All right, so I think it's gonna be something great. Now, the third fertilizer that I'm going to use my tomato and veg, or my tomato tone. All right, and so once again, if I can find it, I'll put it in the description for you. And I'm trying to make sure that I have enough nutrients in here so that my plant is gonna be ready time I put it in the ground, because I said I grew a 46-pound watermelon in this plot. I'm not shooting for that. I'm not shooting for 50 pounds, 60 pounds. I'm shooting for 100+ pounds. So that's why I'm trying to give it everything I think it's gonna need to get up to 100 pounds. But make sure you stick around to see if I can actually get a watermelon 100 pounds or greater. So let me go ahead and finish spreading this out. And all I'm doing is scratching it into the soil. And I can't wait till this stuff breaks down. And I got that big 100-pound melon coming up. Now I got another thing to show you, and guess what? It's totally free. Let's go. Now, I don't know if y'all seen my video on my leaf mold, but I got another container. I got more than one container of my leaf mold. And all I'm gonna do is go ahead and put some of that out. I'm gonna put it all around that, and all this stuff is gonna be great. Now, I got one more thing that I'm adding, and I didn't know I had this over there. It was just an extra bag when I was doing something else. I have a mushroom compost. Instead of sitting in the bag, I might as well use it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and layer some of this on top of all this goodness. And then I'm gonna put my mulch back around. So let me go ahead and get this out too. This is gonna be supercharged stuff right here. Man, I might get a 150-pound watermelon with all this stuff. But we'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna need someone to help me pick it up. All right, so now I'm gonna bring my actual wood chips, what's left of it. I need to get some more, putting it off. The mulch is gonna break down over time too. So with all that organic goodness breaking down, and then I have the mulch, which is organic as well, breaking down, it's gonna be awesome. All right, so you may want to try using a mulch. You don't have to be wood chips, but that's just going to be more fertilizer. And then when it rains, ooh, that's going to be compost tea, and I don't even have to make it. Oh, if you're new to my channel, I forgot. The reason why I have those stakes around is because I have an issue with voles, and they were getting closer and closer. They still acting up a little bit now. So I put those stakes down. I just tried something, and it worked. They couldn't get through it, of course. And so that's why I have that down there. And check out this step. I'm gonna go ahead and add some rainwater, because I got my rainwater system over on the side over there, which is always good. I got 6 barrels of rainwater filled to the brim, and so I'm gonna use that to help activate all the goodness fertilizers that we put down. Now, I know you may say that's a lot of stuff he putting in the ground, but remember, I had a 46-pound watermelon came out that area, and I'm trying to get a melon that's over 100 pounds. And I like to learn from other gardeners like Broke Farmer, like the Naked Gardener, and some of the things that they're using and they're successful at. I'm gonna merge that with the things that I do, and then all that information, I'm gonna come out with something massive. All right, so at least that's what I'm thinking, and I'm gonna see. And let me know in the comments if you think I'm gonna get a melon over 100 pounds, but stick with me so you can see what comes out of this watermelon plot. All right, I'll see you in the next video right over here.